Name Vick trending on Twitter. Michael Vick is, of course, still with us now. Mike, I have to say, when I saw it, I thought about you as well. So how much did this run remind you of you?
I mean, everything Lamar does reminds me of myself. And, you know, the fact that he's doing it at such a high level in today's game, today's time when defenders are faster, stronger, I mean, more elite. And even though he's doing it with a scheme behind it, a blocking scheme and lead blockers, it still doesn't matter. It's Lamar at his best. He's the elite of the elite. I always felt like I was one of one when I played, and Lamar right now is definitely one of one. And there's a lot of quarterbacks in this league that, you know, they're in their own, you know, brackets. They're in their own categories, and they, you know, some that look the same and there's some that doesn't. Lamar, you know, he looks like Lamar Jackson, and that's it. And you know, can't compare him to anybody. You know, he's one of the best at his position, respectively. And you know, his feel for the game has gotten better. His maturity level has gotten better. His accuracy has improved, if you ask me. And the most important thing that Lamar did this year was around week 9, 10. He just threw everything out the window. He just started being himself. And if it takes for him to throw for 180 a game and rush for 160, then so be it. You know, I like it, and it's entertaining, and it's so good to see for the game of football. But he's going to continue to get better and better, and you know, this is going to be a scary team next week in Buffalo and throughout the playoffs. You know, I really feel like they got a chance to take it to the next level. I won't speak too soon on that. You know, it's all in the hands of Lamar and the defense, but right now, trending in the right direction.
When I saw him take off, I was thinking about that run you had in overtime against the Vikings. You kind of went through a crack just like that, and by the time they realized what was going on, because they came with a blitz, and they messed around and let contain. I said, if he jumps out the window, and now here it is. Everybody's scrambling.
Yeah.
Everybody trying.
You know, the thing, and look, it was an amazing play, man, and thank God I had the speed to split like 5 people. You know, and Lamar has that speed, but we drop back looking to pass.
Right.
Drop back looking to throw the ball down the field. And sometimes, Skip, Shay, that's what opens everything up. I mean, we started the play out with the right intentions, and that's looking downfield, eyes downfield. So now the defenders get lured to sleep. They see us looking, and then it's a crack. It's just the God-given field that we got to be thankful for allows us to do some amazing things. And, man, that run right there yesterday, it'll be a run if they go through and win it all. That was the run that catapulted them, I think, to this victory yesterday.
And so, when you look at it, Mike, you know this. They're playing Tennessee's playing a 3-3-5, 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, 5 DBs. And what you try to do is you always try to keep your eyes on Lamar. If you ever turn your back on him, he hits a crease. When you realize what's going on, he's already up to full speed.
Too late.
He's going to outrun any angle that you possibly might have. And so I can assure you, the little bit of fans that they had, they start hearing a roar. They're like, okay, we got him. Well, no, we don't. No, we don't got him. Because the next thing you know, you turn around and he's right there. Well, it's too late. It's too late. Yeah. And like I said, a guy like yourself and he and Kyler Murray, once you get even, you flatten off. If you run by them, they're looking to jump out and they're going to hit the head on the goalpost. And that's what he did yesterday. Give him credit because, like you said, Mike, he's like, man, they tried to get me to throw for 300 yards. That'll be fine and good. But I got these legs. They feeling fresh. I'm out. Yep. See you in the end zone, fellas.
Yep.
So, Michael, I love what you said about Lamar, one of one. Michael Vick, in his day, one of one. Nobody like either one. I still say the Michael Vick experience in Atlanta, you were slightly more electric and elusive in the open field, just to make you miss elusive. But I got to say, that run yesterday, there was some gear he hit. Yeah. I'm not even sure Michael Vick had that last gear. Because when he hit it, it was over. I thought 3 DBs had the angle on him, and he flat out beat every one of them to the flag. It's like, that's impossibly fast.
It's just like the thing with Mike is, Mike went from 1st to 6th.
Right.
It seemed like
Yeah.
it like there was no second, third, or fourth.
I agree.
Mike was like first gear, and he's full speed. He's at 6. Okay, me and Enzo fell apart at 6,
Yep.
and that's what it was. It seemed like Lamar. You could see him like getting faster and faster. And then Skip, you remember the one that the last one that he scrambled? He put the ball in. He had it in his left. He put it in his right. He said, "I better get up out of here on y'all."
Yeah. You know, another thing about Lamar, it seems like as the game goes on, he gets faster and faster. And even when I was watching that run, you know, I'm in my long run against Minnesota, and we talked about just my burst. My burst is what got me into the open field. And then I'm surprised I even finished that run because I didn't have long speed. Yeah. When you got long speed like Lamar,
long speed.
I mean, he continues to just put pressure. I mean, you can break one at any time, and there's no catching him. So what y'all seen as far as the gear, you know, it continues to pick up as he continues to run. I mean, this man he's on a different planet right now.
Yep. So, Michael, I was even more impressed with Lamar yesterday than I've ever been. He showed me things yesterday he has not shown me in the past, even in his MVP year. Obviously, we all know that he came into this game with a lot of weight on his shoulder pads. 2 home playoff games he had not played well in. 3 home games this year against Kansas City and Pittsburgh and Tennessee. He did not play MVP football in. And all of a sudden, thanks to one, as he termed it, dumbass pass that got intercepted. It looked like it slipped out of his hands. It was so far off target. But thanks to that, they're down 10-0, and they're backed up to 3rd and 7 at their 28. It's the last play of the first quarter, and Lamar showed me something with his arm. He escaped on a blitz by Adoree Jackson. He escaped to the right, as we're seeing right here, and he's running to the sideline. I thought he was just going to throw it away, and he threw a rope to Mark Andrews for 17 yards and a first down that I believe saved the game at that point. Because if they have to punt, I don't know. I'm afraid that the stadium's just going to rock right on their head. So, Michael, that throw to you, how sweet is this one? How impressive?
It's impressive because it's a hard throw to make, and you know, you're doing it under duress, which makes it, you know, way more harder to complete that pass. But that's Lamar putting the team on his back. That's Lamar showing resolve, you know, being resilient, and knowing, you know, that you have, you know, an entire, you know, team, you know, on the sideline, you know, all your teammates, all the coaches, you know, watching you and leaning on you and knowing that this game is going to be dependent on how well Apple